accept that. Great. Okay. All right. So good morning. Today is July 12th. Unbelievable. Just have a seat, place the strap across your lap. As always, you can either be all the way forward towards the front of your chair, or you can be backwards a little bit. I'm going to go backwards just to start so I can feel the chair against my back. And we'll just start with some side bends. I like to start this way. It just feels really nice. Lift up and over, inhale. One more time. And then we'll switch sides. Three more. Two. One more time. And let's grab the band. Have it be a little bit wider than your shoulders. Lift the arms up. Pull the band apart just a little bit, and let's do some side bends with the arms connected to each other. So there's a tendency to have the arm come to your head. Let's try to keep your head in the middle of the band. Breathe side to side. One more each way. Good, and then bring the arms down. Sit up away from the back of the chair and place the band over your knees. Let's keep about the same distance that we just were using. And then you're just gonna start to pull the arms back behind you. So you're gonna pull back. Breathing. Easy breath. Good, four more. Last two. Good, and then make the band a little bit longer so you have more bounce to it and it's not tugging on your arms so hard. And you're gonna pull back, hold, turn your head to the right. As your head comes back to the center, let the band come forward. Inhale, pull back, turn your head to the left. Exhale. So I want a big inhale when you pull the band and turn your head. Inhale, pull. Exhale, come back. Inhale, pull. Try to stay away from over breathing where you start to feel dizzy. So we'll go one more each way. Good, and then bring the band out from in front of the knees. Flip it up and over your head, behind your back. And then hold the band underneath your arms there. And stabilizing your torso and your spine, you'll start to reach your arms forward. So you can pull on the band as much as you want here, as long as you don't feel it in your neck. Pull. Exhale. Lower back stays still. Just going straight on in front of you. One more time. Good. And then just go ahead and cross the band, maybe even actually tie it here. Don't double tie it, just one crossover. So that when you breathe, you can feel it against your ribcage. Hands on the knees, tuck the chin, let your body roll forward a little bit without your arms moving, and then sit back up. So your hands will stay right where they are. So that will limit how much movement you're doing. Drop the head, drop the upper spine, sit back up. So let's go for these muscles here that hold your head on. They come right down the back of your neck. They come straight down and they kind of fan out across your back. Let's see if we can go for a stretch there. So hands on the knees, arms straight, let your head drop. And without bending your arms, if you can go a little further, you might start to feel those attachment muscles that keep your head on, your 10-pound head. Drop your chin. And come back up. So now I'm going to ask you to kind of pull on your backwards on your knees a little bit as you do this. Arms straight, that's the key, right? So as you exhale and you drop your chin, pull on your knees a little. See if you feel those muscles a little bit more. And lift. Do it again. I'm looking at you. Good. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Get them out of your ears. Great. All right. So good. So now we'll roll down. Okay. So you can take your hands over your knees. If you want to move forward on your chair, that'll give you a little bit more flexibility to move. If you sit in the back, that's okay. You just may not roll down as far as you might like. Okay, hands on the knees, drop your chin, start the way we just started. And then you start to move your hands down the front of your legs. And then come back up. So I'm using my fingers to feel my skin, even underneath my leggings here, kind of turning on those nerves, that little tingly sensation on your skin. So go forward, come back up. I'm going to pull my hands all the way back to my hips, press down my thighs, roll over the knees, down in front of the legs, come back up, inhale, exhale to go over. Good. If you have any dizziness, stop doing it. Stretching through your lower back. Very nice. One more time. Good. So let's just go to a shoulder squeeze. So take your opposing hand, come up to your shoulder and squeeze, squeeze. Ron, stop watching TV. Squeeze. I gotcha. Squeeze. And switch. Squeeze. Yeah. Give that shoulder a little massage. Good. Take the band, untie it. Reach to the side, inhale. Exhale, elbows in. Inhale, reach. Reach. Good, so all this is done without using your neck. There's no neck involvement here. Reach. The extension comes if you feel the band across your back. Right there at the bottom of the shoulder blades, that's where you're reaching from. Last two, reach. One more time, reach. Yes, good. All right, this hand down. capture this strap across underneath your hand, twist, lean over, come back up. Exhale, lean over. Feel the band pulling you over. 4 more. Hips stay on the chair. 3. It's not as big as you think it is. 2. And 1. Good. Capture that band on the other side and reach across. Make the band as tight as you want. Again, as long as you're not getting in your neck. Last 2. 1 more time. Yes. And back in. Nice. Good. Take the band away from your back. Twist to one side. Twist to the other side. You should have done that first. You could have compared. Twist reverse. But alas, we did not, did we? Place the band underneath your feet. Again, you can be in front, towards the front of your chair, or you can be sitting at the back. Let's do some bicep curls. Place the feet on the floor. Find the tension you like with your band. Bend your elbows, pulling the band up. Isolating that upper arm. My lights have been doing that all morning, flickering. Bend and bend. 3. Last 2. 1 more. Good. Just place your hand here. Go to the end of your band on this side. Okay, my band's pretty tight. I'm not using a long band today, so I can only lift to about there before I start to kind of strain and try to pull my shoulder up. So I'm going to keep my shoulder down, my chest up, and only pull to the height where I don't have to do that, right? So it might be small. My palm is facing backwards. Up, up. I'm going to keep my spine very tall against this tension. 5 more. Shoulder health, right? Working the shoulders. 1 more. Now hold in little pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't shrug your shoulder. 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Now go back. And again, I got a pretty short leash here, right? Back. No engagement or involvement between my ear and the end of my shoulder. That's all relaxed. This is all rotator cuff stuff. Push back, turn your head, make sure you're not in your neck. Hold back, little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Yes, hold that strap on your leg. So they should be pretty even, right? 2 sides. So just pull up as high as you can without shrugging your shoulder. And this will also depend on how heavy the band is that you're using. If it's more stretchy, you'll be able to come higher. If it's tighter, you'll maybe go lower. Good, keep the spine lifted up in between. Breathe. Hold at the top, little pulses. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arm down. Rest for a moment. Press back. So this is my right arm. It's possibly your left arm. So I'm definitely have more strength on this side. I can tell right away. One more of these and then we'll stay to the back. And we'll just press back, little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep the rest of your body relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Drop this one. Slide the band all the way over here. So you have to pick your feet up. And then I'm going to hold the band in my palm like this and just put my thumb down. Okay? And then we're going to go up the side, around, and in. There'll be a little bit of shoulder shrugging going on, which is okay, but try not to start that way. Don't start that way, right? Shoulders relaxed. You get to about here and you may want to shrug a little bit and then drop the shoulder blade again. Exhale to come up. Exhale to come up. Inhale to go out. Breathe. Big circle. One more time. Up and away. Cross the band over. Put it in front of your lower leg. Go to the end on this side. I'm at the end. So now we'll get this nice big range of motion. You'll be able to pull away because we have a lot more band in our hand, okay? And you can even, if you want to twist too, you can even twist if you want, okay? So pull back and twist back if you want. Come all the way down, back. So you're going from this hip to these fingers, right? My arm is not really above my shoulder. Ooh, I feel all those back muscles. Last two. One more time. Back and in. Yay! So, if you want, you can bend over and pull the strap the other way, or you can just flip it to the other side. That's easier. So now we're here, right? Straps laying in my palm. Straps on the outside of my hand. We come up the side of the head. Allow the shoulder to shrug at the last second and then reach around. So this arm's already had some work done on it. You can inhale or exhale, I don't care. I like exhale here and then inhale as you reach out. Good. Lift and reach. Last two. Lift and reach. One more time. Up and reach. Good. Come in front of your knee, across to the other side. Palm down. I'm just trapping the band in between my thumb. And you're going to pull back and twist. Twisting's optional. You don't have to do that. Breathe in. Keep those fingers just below the height of your shoulder. Rotate. Back and in. Last two. Back and in. One more time. Back and in. Oh! That's a lot of work. Roll the shoulders back. One more. Turn your head. So your neck might feel like it did some work, but it's not crunchy or tight, right? You want to stay out of that neck. Drop that chin again. Find that stretch. And then lift back up. Hands on the knees, grip the front of your kneecaps, elbows straight, drop that chin, pull back on your knees a little. Come back up one more time, hold back on your knees. And come back up. Good, let's take the legs right next to each other. Take the band, let's go into hips now. This joint, right, that holds your arms in, is just like this joint that holds your legs in. So they have very similar connections, right? Because they do similar things, right? Your legs do this, your arms do this. So you can pretty much do the same things in your hip sockets that we just did in our arms. Your hip socket's deeper than your shoulder sockets. Okay, so otherwise your legs would fall off. So place the strap on the top of your legs, go underneath, wrap it, and come back up to the top. Make sure your legs are together when you're doing this, like right next to each other. Pull it a little bit and come up to the top. So you're just gonna hold your hands next to each other here, and all you have to do is push out. So you shouldn't have any strain on your, again, your shoulders or your neck. Now I'm gonna take my feet a little bit wider and press. So this is way easier than tying the band. And if you're not getting this push out sensation, you may have started the exercise without your legs completely together. It's really important your legs are right next to each other when you wrap the band. Let's just keep going. Push out, push out, push out. 8, 7, 6, keep breathing, sit tall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, those are nice, aren't they? Push out till you feel the band, but not overly ambitious, okay? Then lift your heels. Yeah, if you need to regroup, right, bring your legs back together. Pull underneath. I mean, even here, it should feel, you should feel it, right? So then when you separate your legs, you've got that constant tension going around your legs. The other nice thing about doing it this way is the band stays wide. It doesn't bunch up. All right, heels up, press. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, heels down, knees together. So that relieves the pressure. Pressure, lift, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, heels down, knees in. One more set. Okay, push, lift, small presses. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, heels down, knees in. Those are pretty effective, I think, don't you? Okay, I'm sitting at the front. So if you're not sitting at the front, please sit at the front. You're going to lean back. I'm going to separate my hands. Lean back. So we still have our legs wrapped up. We're going to see if we can lift and lower this right leg. Up and down. Draw your belly button in so your pelvis curves just a little bit. Exhale. This is all hip stuff, guys. 3, 2, 1. Sit back up. Good. Hopefully you're not feeling too much thigh. If you're feeling too much thigh, maybe make your range of motion smaller. We're looking more for the attachments up here. They're like right here, these guys. Yeah, they look just like that when they're attached to your legs, actually. All right, so tuck and curl, lean back. Stay there. Don't lift your leg. Come back up. So I'm just gonna hold my hands here. I'm not pulling on these at all. Inhale, exhale, tuck and curl. Touch the back of the chair. Come back up. Roll off your hips, tuck and curl. Touch the chair, come back up. Let's do a little core work in between here. Exhale, tuck and roll. Good, maybe let's reach the arms forward as we do this. Tuck and roll, reach the arms forward. Come back up. Exhale, arms go forward. So you're getting a little tug on the band now. Exhale, forward. And up, one more time. Exhale, forward. And up. Yes? Yes, let's do the left leg. Elbows are bent, tuck and curl back. Lift the left leg up. Focus on the belly doing the work, not the thigh. And lift. Lift. 5 more. 3, 2. Woo, so much harder that side. It's so much harder for me. Plant the feet. Bring the hands back together. Only the right leg moves. I'm going to actually move my right foot over a little bit, so I'm a little bit wider. This leg straight out from the hip. This leg is now slightly on an angle, out and in. So this is the true clam, right? Out, in, out, in. Three more. 3, 2, hold. Tiny pulses, 10, 9, tiny, tiny. 1/4 of an inch, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, lift and hold, lower the heel, up and down. You're maintain the tension. Breathe, don't forget, no neck. One more. Good, leg in. Walk your feet back together. Walk the other leg out. You might even want to turn your toe out a little bit. That'll rotate the leg bone out slightly. Open and close. This leg stays still. Press. 3 more. 2. Oh, what you can do in a chair. Hold, tiny, press. 2, 3, isolate right at the top of the outside of that hip. Ay, 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 ay. For 4, 3, 2, hold your tension. This leg's already tired. Lift and lower the heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no neck, 8, 9, 10, heel down, leg in. Good. Unwrap. Put your hands together, flip them, stretch. So sometimes it's a little hard to hold on to the band. I know, I know, I know, I know. Stretch your fingers. Turn your hands back around. Palms come towards you. Pull back in, take your right hand away. Pull your fingers back towards you. Release option is to bend your wrist the other way. Sometimes that doesn't feel great. Release and switch. I think we may stand up and add in some wall push-ups at this point. Flip your wrist. We always forget to stretch it this way. I want you to take your left hand and I want you to twist the skin around your lower arm. So you can move your arm and move your hand around. Go up above your elbow. Go down over your elbow. That joint gets grumpy sometimes, this elbow joint. Good, switch sides. This also gives your fingers something to do. Twist and turn. Turn those nerves on. Wake them up. Okay, So if there are people who don't want to do this, you don't have to. You can stay in your chair. Otherwise, you're gonna go to a wall, okay? So we're gonna stand up, go to the wall, do a bunch of push-ups, then we'll come back to our chair, okay? So go ahead and stand up. I'll tilt my camera up a little bit. I'm gonna go back here. Palms are on the wall, shoulder height. Standing, I'm gonna walk my feet back and then lower my hands down just a little bit and start to bend my elbows and press. Bend and press. So you want to, if you can keep your palms on the wall, that's great. And make sure your elbows stay in. The further away you go, the harder it becomes. Jerry, is there a way to, oh, that's on your door, isn't it? Just your hands are wider than your shoulders. Be careful. Oh, don't put that, your hands on the glass. Maybe use the brick wall. Yeah. Press. Good. Chris, try to avoid your shoulder blades moving toward each other so much. Keep them a little more, no pinching together when you lower down, right? Don't let them go pinch together. Yeah, that's a mobility thing, right? There you go, that's better. Let's do 2 more. Good, stand up. How you doing, Connie? Good? Okay, so walk a little bit closer and try one hand. One hand, down and up. Awesome. Now stand up. Now don't change hands. Now just turn your fingers inward and your elbow outward. So you'll feel how this changes the work. Now you'll lower down and push away. So this is more of a traditional push-up position, and this is more front work, right in the shoulder in the front. Last time. Excellent. Change hands. Elbow in, palm on. Lower to the wall, push back. You want to manage the shoulder blades, right? They don't get to just wander all over the place. 2 more. And then push away and rotate your elbow and your fingers. Yeah. And go from there. Totally different, right? Good. I love how I can see some people and then other people, there's just like, it's your living room. One more time. Good. Push away. Now put your original hand on the wall and then start to just like walk your fingers up, 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 up. And then when you can't walk up any further, start to walk to the wall. Yeah. And see if you can walk all the way against it. And then see if you can lift your chest and kind of press your hips into the wall and push your arm away. Yeah, push your palm into the wall and find that upper back bend. So nice. And then regain your position. So just lift back to neutral. Now from there, just turn sideways. Yeah, and then you're really going to get this really lovely side stretch. Everybody's different here. It's, you know, you don't have to be right up against the wall, but get as close to it as you can. Yes, that means you got to walk your hands up. Watch that engagement in the shoulder. Just let your arm just float up the wall. How you doing, Debbie? Yeah, so use the wall, right? You get to relax everything because the wall's there. Very nice. Now start to walk away till your hand is still on the wall. But your arm is straight. Poor Lynn, she can't see, she's facing the other. Lynn, go to your back wall, that'll be easier. Go to your back wall over there. Yeah. Now, just start to walk away from your shoulder. Oh my gosh, can I remember all this on the other side? Walk away, turn away. Debbie, turn away. Yes. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Turn back towards your, yeah. Drop your arms. Compare. Might feel a little longer. Maybe. All right, here we go. Other side. Hand on the wall. Start walking your fingers up. Get as close as you can. And then using the wall, press the palm into the wall. Let the hips go towards the wall. Let the upper back come away. Watch your neck. Good. Regain your posture. Walk away. Turn sideways. Walk your hand back up. Get as close as you can to the wall. Let your shoulder relax. Doesn't have to do anything. Good. Start to walk yourself away from the wall. Your arm will slide down. Once your hand is even with your shoulder, start to rotate away. Try to keep your arms straight, your elbow straight. If you've had any kind of surgeries here, like in your armpits or anything like that, in your chest, this should feel challenging, but good at the same time. Good. And then turn back. And before we sit down, we're just going to do one more set of those push-ups. So you'll lower. And I want you to actually, Connie, do you only have the little wall? You maybe, yeah, find more wall there. Maybe over by your thermostat, along the stairway. I want you to bounce off the wall and catch yourself. So push away, bounce off. Careful, Connie. Bend your elbows, push away, bounce off. So the muscles will react, right? To catch you. Good. 3 more. Last time. Nice. Good. Okay. Stand up, arms drop. Good. All right, let's sit back down again. So in recording, it'll be a big mug right in the camera. Okay, we're gonna do some lift and lowers of our legs. So we're gonna go into the strap with your right foot. You should probably be a little bit closer to the front edge of the chair than the back edge. You're gonna lean back. You're gonna lift your leg up. You're gonna hold it. Keep the arms relaxed. Flex and point your ankle. Circle your ankle. So your ankle is just like your wrist. And reverse. We're really pretty simple, guys. got complicated. One more time. Good, now with your foot flexed, I'm gonna reach down my strap just a little bit so it becomes a little tighter. And then I'm gonna bend my knee, pull in, push away. My arms are gonna bend too. So I'm gonna pull my leg in, reach my leg out, pull my leg in. So I'm using the band to help me move my leg. I'm also getting a little bonus arm work here. Good, now I'm gonna turn my toes out. So my outside strap's gonna go inside my knee. Pull in, push away, pull in, push away, in, push away. One more time, in, push away. Go back to neutral leg, sit up, take the strap off, place it on your waist, arms reach, inhale, exhale, tuck and curl back, sit back up, exhale. So roll off your hips, cross your arms here if you want a little bit more work in the belly. Exhale back. Exhale back. Woo, don't squeeze your butt either. Don't squeeze your butt cheeks together. 3, last 2. One more. Back and up. Good. Other foot. Sometimes holding the band can be kind of intense on your hands. So use only as much grip as you need, right? The bands are sticky. They like to stick to your skin, so you don't have to over grip them, hopefully. Okay, lean back, lift your leg, pull on your strap, and move your ankle. Yup. And do some ankle circles. We're gonna do this with our wrist in a minute. And reverse. Good. I'm gonna reach down a little further. So my band gets tighter. I'm gonna pull my knee in and away. My elbows bend and straighten as I do this. Pull in and away. So if we were to keep our arms straight, especially or bent as the leg goes away, that's just a little bit different exercise. I want you to straighten your arms. Makes you a little more accountable. One more time. Hold here, turn your toe out, bring this strap inside your leg, inside, right? And bend and out. Bend, extend your arms, pull your leg in, extend. Three more. 2 more. The last one. Good. Sit up, take the strap off. Yeah, so that can get kind of intense on your fingers, right? So go ahead and palms together. Elbows lifted. Separate the bottom of your palm, but press your fingers together. And then bring the palms back together and see if you can pull your elbows in. And then open your hands with your elbows together. And then close and drop. Okay? So let's work on the wrists a little bit. So just easy circles. Everything's relaxed. Reverse. Hands across the chest, back to our little bit of abdominal work. Straight spine this time, no tucking and curling. You're gonna hinge back. Woo! Oh, and come back up. So I'm sitting way at the front of my chair. So I have a pretty long way to go to the back. So you can make any adjustment you want. You can move closer to the back of the chair if you want. So with my arms like this, much harder for me to sit back up than if my arms are like this. That's like a piece of cake, right? This lever helps me. Now I have no lever at all. So it's all me. So you can pick either option. Oh, I'm cheating a little. I'm bouncing off the back of the chair. One more time. Backing up. Good. Drop your arms. Drop your head. Roll down a little. Come back up. Roll down a little. Dangly arms, super dangly. One more time. Come back up. Okay, so I want to do a twisty move. So do this. Swing your arms right, left. Keep them close to you. Again, super easy shoulder movement. So your arm just like, it's got this momentum. Okay. Now you're going to hinge back just a little. Add a little bit of a rotation, twist. Breathe. So you can twist your head, or you can keep your head still. I don't like the way that feels, twisting my head, so I'm going to keep it still. It's too fast for my eyes. It's just my torso. One more time. Good. Sit up. I'm going to move closer to the front edge so I can tuck my hips under me. So I'm going to tuck and curl this time. I'm going to touch the chair, so I'm leaning. Little twist. Can't twist much because your back's against the chair, right? Twist, twist, twist. But so instead, you're just going to get yourself just off the back edge and twist. Again, you can keep your eyes forward. My hips are tucked under. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And sit up. Woo, right there. Okay. Extension. So extension is when this part of your spine moves forward, bends forward. As we age, that part of your spine likes to do that, right? Likes to bend this way. So we have to work those muscles to get it to come back up, right? So for some of you, the bend may not happen, but it might feel like it's happening, and that counts too, okay? Because if you're slightly hunched, it's gonna, just to get it to lift up is gonna make a difference, right? Okay, so hold your band. It should be pretty wide. Watch that, don't do that. Okay, drop the shoulders. So you're just gonna use the band to help you bring your spine forward. So you'll pull it, and at the same time, your chest will go towards your band. And then you just come back to whatever your normal position is. Inhale, pull the front of your body into the band. Don't worry about what your shoulders blades are doing. I'm watching you. So your spine should bend that way. And then it just comes back to regular. And pull, yeah, and your head could move too, right? So, or you can keep your head neutral so that you're really just isolating that upper back. Pliable ribs. Think of your ribs as being pliable. They move out, they move back, move out, and they move back. One more time. And some people are too pliable there, right? Then their lower back gets all involved. Yeah. All right, let's go here. Hold your head like that. Like that. Oh, look, my band's exactly the same color as the wall behind me. I'm gonna walk my hands up a little bit and then I'm gonna pull forward with my elbows. So my neck is not working, but it's stabilizing, right? It's keeping my head from moving. So now we're just gonna hold your head and you're gonna bend backwards and come up. So you can turn sideways if you want, if your chair's in your way, or you can use the edge of your chair. So this one's a little bit more extreme than the one we just did. So if you use the edge, oh, it looks so good, you guys. Yeah, and then the band supports your neck. Pull your band forward, Ron, so it's kind of tight against the back of your head. Close your arms a little. Yeah, now move your body back into the chair. Keep pulling on your band when you do that. Last time. Ooh, good. Nice. Take the band away. So I don't know if I said this before. I know I repeat a lot of things, but Joe Pilates, he boxed. He had so many things wrong with him physically, but so he was like obsessed with getting fit, right? But he boxed, so he did a ton of exercises for the neck. Okay, so let's do a little bit of wrist stuff. So hold your band here, put it underneath your foot, same foot. So I'm holding the band in my fist, and then I'm pulling it up until I can feel some tension. And then I'm just gonna, so it's like I'm nodding my wrist. So I'm gonna nod down and pull up, nod down and pull up, right? So it's like this, down, up, down, up. Keep your forearm still. Yeah, don't bend at your elbow, just your wrist. Now it's circles. You don't have to overgrip the band. It should get caught in your thumb there, reverse. This is a lot of work for your lower arm. One more time, good. Stop that. Take your other hand and do this again. Just twist those. All these lower arm muscles spiral around. Okay, other side. Because we have tons of mobility here, right? And here. We can do all this stuff with these joints. Okay? Hold, pull, up and down. Yeah, you can use your foot. Hold the band with your foot. Tighter you make it, the more you're going to feel it in your forearm. Make circles. Ooh, I just got a nerve just because it just went zing. Reverse. When nerves get caught, it's like that zingy feeling. They get caught on something. Good. Lay that over your lap and twist the muscles around. Good. How'd that feel, Marcia? Rotate, no band, reverse. Lace your fingers together again. Turn your hands away from you. Good, bring your hands behind, grab the chair, let your body lean forward. Drop your head if you want. Lift your head, bring yourself back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let the arms float up. One more time, up. And down. Yeah. Nice job.